From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening and welcome into News Channel 15. I'm Eli Grimes. Let's take a look at tonight's news. WNOI reports federal prosecutors are calling for another member of the so-called ComEd 4 to be sentenced to prison. Prosecutors requested that Michael McLean receive nearly 6 years behind bars. The recommendation comes more than 2 years after McLean, John Hooker, and Pramagior and Jay Doherty were found guilty of conspiring to influence and reward former Illinois House Speaker Michael Madigan in order to assist with the passage of legislation favorable to ComEd. Prosecutors already suggested that Hooker be sentenced to more than 4.5 years in prison. All four are expected to learn their fates in the coming weeks. Moving on to area arrest reports, WRUL says a Carmi man is behind bars. His 17-year-old daughter released to her mother, but both are facing domestic battery charges following an altercation on Monday evening. Carmi police say they were called to a home on Hawthorne Drive at around 9:45 p.m. and arrested the pair. There were 3 witnesses and body-worn camera footage along with photos of injuries were collected as evidence. Simmons remains behind bars as of 8:30 this morning. On Saturday, Carmi police pulled over 48-year-old Rodriguez Frazier. The Cape Girardeau man was arrested by police for possession of cannabis by a driver and was cited for illegal transportation of alcohol by a driver. Frazier was released on a notice to appear for a first appearance on August 12th at 9 a.m. On Wednesday, July 9th, WSJD reports the Wabash County Sheriff's Office apprehended wanted fugitive Donald Scott Baird, age 54, without incident. Acting on a tip, deputies responded to the 200 block of West 1st Street in the city of Mount Carmel. At approximately 21:09 hours, Baird was located and taken into custody as he attempted to evade law enforcement by hiding once again. Baird was transported to the Wabash County Jail, where he was served with the outstanding warrant in Wabash County, charging him with failure to report to a penal institution. Baird had previously been resentenced to 5 years in the Illinois Department of Corrections back on May 12th of this year and was ordered to report to the Wabash County Jail by May 14th. He failed to comply and had been actively avoiding authorities since. With a known history of fleeing law enforcement, his capture was a top priority for the sheriff's office. Sheriff Morgan expressed appreciation for the public's assistance and commended the efforts of the deputies involved. Baird is currently being held at the Wabash County Jail, pending transfer to the Illinois Department of Corrections. WFIW reports on Sunday evening around 7:45 p.m., the Wayne City Fire Department responded to a report of a power pole on fire approximately 1.5 miles south of Keens. Firefighters were able to quickly extinguish the flames and remained on scene until Wayne White Electric Cooperative personnel arrived to handle further repairs and ensure the area was safe. WRUL reports the roadway between Crossville and Grayville is back open after a 3-vehicle accident Monday morning. White County Ambulance Director Adam Allen says it was a chain reaction accident, not a head-on collision as was shared across social media. The lead vehicle was waiting to turn toward the Calvin Bottoms on Highway 1 when a third vehicle failed to slow down and clipped a second vehicle which rammed into the rear of that vehicle waiting to turn. 2 passenger cars and a pickup truck were involved. Allen says 3 of the individuals involved were minors and 4 of the 5 individuals were taken to Deaconess Hospital in Evansville for what he described as non-life-threatening injuries. Allen thanks the other first responders beyond the White County Ambulance Service for their assistance. Those include the Edwards County and Wabash County Ambulance, along with Crossville Fire, White County Sheriff's Authorities, and the Crossville Police Department. WFIW reports on Sunday afternoon just after 2:30 p.m., Illinois State Police Troop 9 units and Wayne City Fire and Ambulance personnel responded to a 1-vehicle crash on Interstate 64 westbound near milepost 96, about 4 miles west of Route 242 in Hamilton County. According to Wayne City Fire Chief Scott Clark, the vehicle suffered a tire blowout while traveling westbound, causing it to lose control and overturn in the median. The female driver, who is from out of state, was unable to exit the vehicle on her own and was extricated through the roof by Wayne City firemen. She was not injured. A minor secondary crash also occurred near the 96-mile marker westbound as crews worked the scene. Wayne County Sheriff's deputies handled that incident. Fortunately, no injuries were reported in the secondary crash. WNOI reports Garrett L. Landreth, 25 of Flora, was taken to Fairfield Memorial Hospital when his 2012 Ford Fiesta lost control and left the road on Route 45 North on Thursday afternoon in Bedford Township near County Road 1600 East. Garrett and two passengers, Dwayne Hull Jr. of Noble and Lacey N. Allison of Sisney, were driving east when Garrett attempted to pass a vehicle. After passing, Garrett's vehicle lost control when it hit the shoulder, then veered into the west lane and struck a ditch. Wayne County Medical Service and deputies arrived on scene, finding Lacey Allison was also in need of treatment for injuries. No injuries were reported by Hull Jr. Wayne County Sheriff's deputies cited Garrett for failure to reduce speed. In other news, WRUL says Grayville leaders approved spending or entering into agreements totaling some $46,000 Monday night. $5,700, or just a little over of that, was for an emergency repair of a sewer lift pump on West South Street. The council also agreed to spend $4,710 on 7 storm sewer drain covers that are beyond repair, according to the mayor. The city intends to utilize motor fuel tax funds for that investment. The group also agreed to 2 TIF agreements, one amounting to $10,000 for the First Christian Church roof project, and another for $892 to assist the liquor barn with repairs to their drive-through. Finally, the council formally made their donation to the Grayville Days Committee to the tune of some $25,000. That was a budgeted expense. After that donation, the motel tax funds are down to just under $4,000. Also during Monday night's SWIFT meeting, the Groff Memorial Library boosters came up with the money to purchase the adjacent Legion VFW building. They did so and presented the deed on Monday night. The purchase will allow the library to have more storage, places for projects, and more ground for expansion if needed. With no executive session, the Grayville City Council adjourned in just 19 minutes. Leaders will next gather on July 28th at 7 p.m. And finally, back to school news. Edwards County Schools have announced the registration schedule and fee structure for the upcoming 25-26 school year. Registration will be open to all students attending Albion Grade School, West Salem Grade School, and Edwards County High School. Online registration for all K-12 students, including WSGS, begins Friday, July 18th. In-person registration will be held on Wednesday, July 30th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and again from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. at each respective attendance center. That does it for news. Stick around. I've got your weather forecast coming up next, and then a look at some MLB draft results. Stay with us.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Get employee pricing at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Wrangler with payments as low as $390 per month and a 2025 Jeep Compass as low as $369 a month. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Illinois lawmakers are back in Springfield to finalize a new budget for the coming fiscal year as the General Assembly winds down its spring session. Join Illinois lawmakers and the Capital News Illinois team of veteran State House reporters with weekly on-the-scene coverage through adjournment at the end of May. Illinois lawmakers, now a public service of Capital News Illinois.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at your forecast. First, putting our radar in motion. This taken just around 10:30 this morning. A lot of our areas saw pockets of showers, some heavy showers there in northern Florida, Clay County there. But that remains the story moving through the week. Pockets of showers and shower and thunderstorm chances pretty well all for this week, every day of the week. Here's your almanac. A high of 88 degrees, a low of 73. We did see a lot of rain. Some areas in the viewing region saw 1 to 2 inches of rain. The more south you go, the heavier the rain seemed to go. But we just see a 1/10 of an inch of rain in the last 24 hours for our area. Your normals and records are there on the screen. Let's put your forecast map in motion starting around 7 p.m. tonight. We do see some showers move through our southern counties, but that breaks up as we progress into Wednesday morning. Into the evening hours on Wednesday, clear conditions, but scattered showers return Wednesday night moving into Thursday morning. Mostly the severe thunderstorm chances break up before it enters our viewing area, but we can't rule out the chances of those thunderstorms and showers throughout all of the work week. Moving into your lows tonight into Wednesday morning, mostly in the low to 70 range. The hot spot 73 in Mount Carmel for the lows, mostly 72 in most other areas. Highs on Wednesday going to be mostly in the low 90 range, 92 in Carmi and McLeansboro, 91 in Fairfield, Albion, and Mount Carmel. Your lows Wednesday night into Thursday morning, raising slightly into the mid 70s, 75 in Mount Carmel, as well as Lawrenceville and McLeansboro. Your highs on Thursday again in the low 90s, 92 in Albion and Mount Carmel, and 93 in McLeansboro, as well as 94 in Carmi, so a high of 94 on Thursday. Looking at your extended forecast again, can't rule out the possibility of showers and thunderstorms mostly every day of the remaining work week and into the weekend rather. Your highs topping out at 92, possibly throughout the work week, and a high of 88 there on Friday. Your lows mostly in the low to mid 70s for most of this week. That's a look at your forecast. Sports is up next. Stay with us.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to the lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
Welcome back. Time to talk sports. MLB draft news. 2 former Wabash Valley College Warriors were selected in Major League Baseball's draft process yesterday. Richie Bonamalo Jr. was selected in the 7th round, 224th overall by the New York Yankees, as well as Jacob Frost being selected in the 10th round, 315th overall by the Los Angeles Dodgers. Bonamalo Jr. was named second-team All-American in his time at Wabash Valley College, while Frost was named to the NJCAA All-Academic team. Both players were also members of the WVC team that finished second in the 2023 NJCAA D1 Baseball World Series National Championship. Congratulations to both of those players, and good luck in their now professional careers. That does it for sports and our newscast tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. For myself, Eli Grimes, as well as everyone here at News Channel 15, have yourself a great night.